This is Short Glass Media, and you're watching out.
We gotta stop doing these jokes. I told you it's a bad idea.
Alright, take 3.
Really, 3?
You know what, lady?
I'm not drunk.
What?
Pleasantly happy right now.
You're watching Short Glass Media, and this is Hourglass. I'm Allan Heath.
I'm Kat Britzel.
I'm Rob Davidson.
Nick Young.
Alright, and today we're talking about people watching.
Ooh.
What was that?
Ooh, people watching. It's exciting.
I need an adult!
So 10 minutes, you guys are going to just watch us act a fool. that is our topic today.
That's what's happening. Well, okay, let's start off with what's the best place to people watch.
The airport.
That's one of my personal
That's one of
favorites.
them.
Bethel Park is money in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Hillcrest. San Diego. I forget, maybe people who aren't from San Diego are watching. Hillcrest, San Diego. Hillcrest, San Diego?
That's it.
I got it right.
Let's go with it.
It's very diverse in people and stuff. I got nothing. I got nothing, guys. All I know is I got like a lot of stuff going in my mind, and I can't get it all out right now. So
Actually, if you could keep
got
it
stuff
in,
in
that'd
his mind.
be great.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I like anywhere like Balboa Park is another location in San Diego where there's a bunch of museums. You'll get some homeless people around there, so you get people from like all walks of life.
Well, and
all
they get
like
tourists, but mixed with San Diegans.
Yes,
who
so
are
it's just
there all
one
the
mix
time
of people
jogging.
from everywhere.
Any of the
Yeah.
touristy places like the zoo, SeaWorld.
Basically, anywhere where you get a mix of a ton of different people.
Yes.
That's all. Like the airport is the best example
Yeah,
of that, which is why it's one of the best.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, I don't just hang out at the airport. You know, it's just kind of when you're waiting for your next
Don't
flight. You're
like
like,
that.
oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Just go there to people watch. I would too.
I do.
The gym is actually kind of a fun place to people watch because like the if you're on like a treadmill or a stationary bike, it's kind of boring. But so I just start like looking at other people and it's kind of fun.
Well, the best part about the gym is like 95% of people wear headphones, and when you listen to music, I don't know about you guys, but I get into a zone and I'll sometimes forget about my surroundings. But some people do it more so than others. So, you know, like I've seen guys, you know, like just get in the zone, they're on the bike and they're just air drumming, and then you see guys like dancing and you're like, dude, you're in public, knock it off. You know, but like you just can't help but like be on the treadmill and just laugh your ass off.
Yeah.
And every now and again I feel compelled to do a drum roll to like the song, but I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it.
Contain yourself, Nick.
You're
I'm
gonna find
do
yourself on YouTube.
I'm going to do a drum roll in my heart.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that gym is a great place.
Yeah, well, I was at the gym, and there was a guy who was there for like 45 minutes in front of the mirror, and he did not lift one weight.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
just in front of the mirror for the entire time.
Was he
What the hell was
flexing?
he
Getting
he's
his
just like
money's
looking at
worth.
himself, making sure that everything's like kind of there.
That he still has everything.
Yeah.
Then at one point, did he go?
What is
that?
Is that a trick mirror?
Oh, well, that's new.
He just did that for 45 minutes? And
Yeah,
left?
he's just like kind of like, you know, looking like
It's
making
the
sure
weirdest
everything's-
thing I've ever heard.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's like
So like this guy comes in and he's like Monday's arms day,
Yeah.
Tuesday's legs day, Wednesday's back day, Thursday's just stare at my
Stare.
damn
Thursday is sexy day.
Yeah. You're just gonna flex for all the bitches.
Or is that one of those things where you can be like, yeah, I was at the gym today for like 45 minutes. Well, theoretically, I mean, he was.
Yeah,
no,
you can
no,
say that's
no,
not
no,
lie,
Say
but-
not lie, but...
No,
Yeah.
but he did not lift one weight.
That's
At no point did he lift a weight.
Okay, wait, I gotta get a question. What is it that you like to watch people do, though? Like, I love watching people deal with their kids.
Oh yeah.
When they think
that's
nobody
always
else is
interesting.
watching,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorites.
Oh, I feel uncomfortable for them, especially when they're trying to, like, especially if the kid is, like, throwing a tantrum.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, beat them, kid, beat I'm like, don't make that kid be a good mom. But I mean, like, she's.
But you're rooting for her.
Yeah,
you're rooting for her.
You're like, come on, lady, you can do
just
it.
a little
but
bit.
like,
Just tell your kid stop being a brat. Please just do it.
Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
doing it.
But it's always very uncomfortable to watch like parents try not to look like a bad parent in public.
See, I'm sorry, I find that highly entertaining.
Oh, I find it
especially the days of when I was teaching at the preschool. You know, there are days that that we're. I mean, like surrogate parents basically, and so we would have to do the same thing where you're just like, I could get fired, but I really need you to stop right now. Like, I enjoy the tension.
When we were growing up, did you ever do the slug bug red? Bam.
Oh yeah, sure.
So me and Leela have a game like that where it's instead of like slug bug, it's like leash kid or or dad with baby backpack.
Aww.
FYI, can I just say, how are there not more infant deaths with that thing? I've seen like kids and like these dads are like power walking and the baby's just like. But it's also like stuck to his back, so I don't know how they're breathing. Like, does the dad like stop when he's like he can't feel breath on his back? He's like, well, my kid must be dead.
Well, first of all,
they're in the front.
First of all, babies are very durable, and second of all, they actually yes. Oh, they're very
the soft spot.
Well,
just saying,
in
like
the
a self-destruct button.
Is the dad hitting the soft spot, or is the baby face forward towards the dad's back?
Face on the back, like they wear it like as a backpack, and the baby. And
so the baby's looking at you.
Yeah, like or like just face forward.
Man, I thought we were done with this after I was born.
They have a special relationship.
We saw one guy with the baby backpack where the kid is in the front, and we're at Disneyland, and it's in one of the arcades, and this kid is screaming, and the dad is playing Cruisin' USA, and he's drinking coffee over the baby's head, and we're like, you were like the worst dad ever. What is wrong with you?
Let the kid watch the parade.
Shut up! I'm
driving.
I'm driving. I'm in first place in Chicago. You know how hard Chicago is.
Way to bring it back, dude. I saw a dude skateboarding down the street just holding his kid one time. I was like, what is wrong with you?
Even if you tuck and roll, like you kind of can't really.
You're just gonna squash the kid, like
right?
best case scenario.
Yeah, like you'd like to think that you have control of that situation, but you really don't.
I mean, maybe Darwin is happening,
survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest is not what it used to be.
He's gonna fall and kill his future stripper child. So I mean, maybe that's what's going on.
And then maybe he'll off his dumb
or
self.
drug dealer. I assume that's what they all become when they have terrible parents. Gangbanger, drug dealer, stripper.
Those are the three career choices.
I had great parents, and I turned out great.
Nick, sometimes you just make me so scared.
Why? I really love it.
But I also kind of do hope that our kids go to school together.
Be entertaining about it else.
If anything. They'll be watching other kids on the playground.
What is it about people watching that we like? Is it because we're looking for like weird things that other people do, or
I enjoy it because they're in public, but then so say there's a couple walking through Balboa Park. They know that they're in public, but it's still an intimate situation, and so you just kind of get to see like little glimpses, like little windows. I think that's what
people don't because when you're in public or with your friends or family or something like that, you don't pay attention to what's going on around you. So sometimes you just kind of lose yourself. You do something stupid, but someone's in the back, watching and glaring at you and stuff like that. I also think, actually I lost it, never mind.
I think it's a good way to kind of get outside of yourself, especially when, if there's a point in your life where you're just, focusing and it's all about you and it's all about you and it's all about you, and you know that your brain needs a break from that, you kind of get to go out and you see, one of my favorite, I like to see tourist families walking around Balboa Park because they're amazed and they're fascinated, and sometimes they're excitement. I've lived in San Diego my whole life, and so to watch somebody else enjoy something because it's new to them makes it new to me. And then it just reminds me that, by the way, there are lots of other people in this world.
Oh, that's really sweet, actually. I just came out with my thought. I think our natural instinct is to judge as well.
That's probably
so you look at
Yeah, at least
People-
my life's not that bad.
Yeah, when you look at like for me, or you see like the crazy person at the gym, you're kind of judging. You're like, man, what an idiot. Or like,
That's why I don't enjoy people watching at Walmart or the courthouse.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's just some crazy stuff. I actually do love it. I just like, man, you are an idiot. Like, I mean, that's why websites like people of Walmart are so popular, because you're like, what
are you doing?
Well, it comes down to the fact that human beings are strange. Like, we're strange
Yeah.
creatures.
Oh,
but we forget that in ourselves because in our own heads, we're like, no, that's me. I'm normal. But then you watch other people like, oh, God, we're all just weirdos.
Yeah.
Like, every single one of us, we're all a bunch of weirdos.
I was moving out of my parents' condo, which is like this really nice high-rise downtown, and the people who I had helping me were my friends Jackal and Foxy and Evan. Evan, you guys know, Evan is a normal-looking guy, and Jackal likes the steampunk stuff, but then he also like makes his own clothes. He wears like, how would you help me describe it? So there's like leather. He makes he looks very intimidating, frankly. If he wants to look that way. And Foxy has like dreads and wears like he kind of looks like something out of the 60s. Mm-hmm. And so the next thing I know, I just kind of realize that these are the guys who are helping me move, and they're walking past the front desk in this really nice high-rise downtown. I'm like, no, they're good, you know. And I just imagine the person at the desk going with his finger like on the security button, just kind of waiting for me to scream, like. And that made me kind of happy. I was like, yeah, at least he got his people watching him today, like. Because Jackal is quite a person to watch, by the way.
Well, another place is in traffic. Because people in their cars,
man.
they really forget that everyone can see them.
Like
you see them do all sorts of wacky shit. Yeah.
Just,
yeah.
I'm the guy people are watching. I'm air drumming, I'm singing, I'm fist pumping.
How far
is
your finger up your nose?
We could do it in
I
time.
mean, it's never that embarrassing. I'm not that spaced out, but I am like, to the next American Idol in my car. Absolutely.
Yeah, buddy.
And you are, Nick. You really are.
We could do a whole episode on stuff people do in the
On the
cars.
traffic.
Oh, that might have to be another one.
That
Yeah,
might be-
Next.
traffic episode. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, subscribe. I'm Allan.
I'm Catherine.
I'm Rob Davidson.
See you next week.